Among our animal studies, you will find a file on erucic acid with an E, R-U-C-I-C.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't believe it will work?
Well, I think what you people have done is to postulate a theory which could be of enormous benefit. But as for erucic acid, it creates cardiac problems in rats. And once it's not safe for rats, I don't know what justification there can be for using it as, thank you, as a therapy on humans.
But guys, erucic acid is the chief component in rapeseed oil, right?
Yes.
Rapeseed oil is a common food in China and India.
Yes, and their rate of heart disease is far lower than in this country.
All right, take a look at these documents. Cardiac lipidosis, myocardial lesions, cholesterol deposits in the adrenal gland, and damage to the reproductive system. I'm afraid the weight of evidence is much too great. And no human studies review committee will ever do anything but discard erucic acid out of hand.
But don't you see that the human studies have been accomplished by history? They have been eating the stuff in these countries for thousands of years.
You can't expect me to start a protocol based on that kind of
perhaps
assertion.
you should examine your protocol when children are dying and find a way to research these isolated... It's common sense.
I know, Michaela, we simply have a contradiction, that's all. We seek more information. We do not dismiss erucic acid out of hand, that's all.
Michaela, if I ignore all this evidence and we embark on a therapy based on erucic acid, something goes wrong. What then?
Well, then I suppose the risk-reward ratio is too unattractive for you.
I beg your pardon?
The life of one boy is not enough reward for you to risk the reputation of the institution and the esteem of your peers.
That was uncalled for. Your responsibility is merely towards your own child. My responsibility is towards all the boys that suffer from this disease, now and in the future. Beautiful. And of course, it's entirely harmless.
Because you're talking to an Italian, it's only olive oil.
Yes, it's harmless. It's like sugar. And yet to a diabetic, sugar can be lethal. You see, the trouble is we don't know to what extent Lorenzo can metabolize fats.
Yes, well, because it's been 7 months since Lorenzo was diagnosed. Now he is silent. He's immobile.
Augusto, I am a scientist, and I'm of absolutely no use to you whatever, unless I can maintain my objectivity.
And I am not a scientist. I'm a father. And nobody can tell me what dressing I put on my kid's salad. Okay?
Augusto, this science of medicine, you know, it's not like physics. There's no mathematical certainty. And because we deal with human beings who suffer, it can appear heartless.
I know.
You realize, of course, that any collaboration of mine would have to be unofficial.
See, of course. Now the dose, we think 40 grams a day.
No, that's too much.
Too much?
Say 30.
30.
Yes, any more than that might damage your son's liver.
Delicious.
Blow, honey, and stop picking at your face.
Mom, I can blow my own nose and practically... Mom, I can...
Hi, I'm Dr. Kepner. Are you Braden?
Yes, this is our little Brady boy.
Mom.
You a doctor?
I did. He said Braden has skin boy disease.
Braden. He knows that we hate him when he calls it that.
And he sent you here?
Yes, he's out of the country.
Right, but patients with severe combined immunodeficiency syndrome are generally advised to steer clear of high-risk infection areas like a hospital without an immune system.
We know even a common cold could be life-threatening.
Well, he's on enzyme injections, and they've been working very well. I'm just so worried. And Braden, face.
I'm not picking at it, just touching it.
Braden, how long have you had that?
This is it? I don't know.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, okay?
Jeez, don't just draw an arrow in the word zit.
Braden. Last night he got congested, and we thought he might be getting a sinus infection, so we called...
And he sent you here to get IVIG antibiotics and labs.
Was I conked out?
Hey, Chant. Hey, Chant. Doctor's here.
I don't know. Still a little stuffy, but yeah, maybe a little better.
Okay, Braden, we're gonna move you to someplace a little more... okay? We need to move my patient into isolation right now. It's very possible that he'll need to be in some sort of isolation for the rest of his life.
The rest of his life?
Brady. Dad.
We love you, champ.
We're right here, Brady Bug. Don't be scared.
We're not going anywhere. We're right here.
We're right here, Brady.
Champ, it's okay.
Don't worry. We're never gonna leave you.
We love you.
Well, there he is.
Hey, Brady Bug.
Brayden.
Oh, hi, champ.
Mom, why are you crying?
Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry, I can't.
Unfortunately, your T-cell count is still 0.
Your infection is almost cleared, but we were hoping for your T-cell count to respond.
I get it, but I don't understand why my mom's crying. There's gotta be other stuff. There's gotta be other stuff you guys can try. You're not gonna make me leave, Dad.
It's not so simple, bud. Your body has no ability to fight infection, and the enzyme's not working anymore.
Bone marrow transplants in kids with SCID can be effective, so we're still looking for a match.
They've been looking for a match for me since I was a baby, and they haven't found one.
No other treatment for your disease exists. We're working on it, but for the time being, your only safe place is right where you are.